Welcome, Leo, to your 1111 Tarot. We're here to talk about this full wolf moon, January 28th. And let's get over here, take the trip a little bit over to this. This is our 1111 Wheel of Life board, and it's what I use to do our spread together. So, Leo, how have you been doing? Let me adjust the camera. I know that was a big swing, right? Okay. I have pre-shuffled and premeditated and pre-smudged on all the decks that I'm going to use in your reading today, but I do like to cut the deck just to get your energy involved. There we are. Now, on 1111 Tarot, I always start here with Great Spirit in the middle because we're co-creators with the Divine and Source, and so I like to give it the honor of the universe. Soul work. Leo, you got soul work. Like think of the hive, the collective hive. And we all have to do soul work. So I kind of feel like this is all Leos that are working in a way that collects this information to fill out all these missing spots. And so maybe you only fill out two and somebody else fills the other. Then you would get them all. So a dot to dot of understanding information, like in a childlike innocence, like dot to dot. I don't know where this is going. I am just letting it roll. Okay. Dot to dot like a child. Gotcha. Let's grab this Moonology with the Wolf Moon. I want to find out what this is all about in the cycles and see how it relates to our Leo. We're going to start here in the East. It is our air sign. It's all about our telepathy and communication from the 5D. So let's grab our card there. Take time to breathe out, Leo. Disseminating moon. All right, so I feel like you've been really working hard, maybe not taking time out to find some spiritual balance along with the hard work that you're doing. Let's dig a little deeper. We're going to go into the South Node. This is our Earth plane. And let's see what we got. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Take time to breathe out, and it's gaining momentum. Something is definitely building. Definitely. In the West, we have the fire. This is all about our ancestors. And our ancestors speak and say, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Aries just got this, by the way, in this placement here, which would be the East. But this is your ancestors are saying, work through your fears. So we're going to have to really dig deep and figure out what kind of fears you have going on, Leo. Because you've got soul work and you have worked through your fears. Scorpio might mean something to you. Might want to check your natal chart and see if you have Scorpio in any of your houses. As we move up here into the north, about our water sign, it's also about our spiritual success, because it's what path are we supposed to be on? What is our due north, right? Our north node. Where are we headed? Look at the bigger picture, Leo. Full moon in Sagittarius. Someone else got this. I know I've been saying that with your reading, but it's true. And it was, I believe in this, yes, it was in this position. Okay, so what I see here is the same thing I saw before, basically, is that this arrow is pointed straight north, and you're in your north. So you are on your higher path, but you just need to keep your faith, because the higher path is seeing what's being hidden to you. So this is going to be a big reveal as we go through this reading. All right, look at your beautiful colors, all the pinks and the purples. Just exquisite colors, all about the soul work centered around there. Okay. All right, lovelies. Now, forgive me, I don't know the name of this deck. I've used it for a while, but we're going to use it to qualify the Moonology cards. Our East, South, West, and North. Okay, here we go. Take time out to breathe, disseminating moon. You've got a new moon, promise, and luck. Look at this new moon promise. A couple staring at this bright new beginning. Look at that moon, just almost like a new moon. I was going to say new moon, but it's obvious it's a new moon. Take time out to breathe. There's something coming your way you're going to need to take your time and really think about, because you're going to go within. And you're going to have a lot of fears about it, Leo. A lot of fears about it. But it is coming your way because we have momentum gaining. Gretchen, Mommy's recording. Go lay down. All right, here we go. New beginning. Dawn. Yeah. And new moon. Promise. Where was the other card? I felt like I had a new beginning card already on the table. So I felt that from the very beginning. There is a new beginning. And it's gaining momentum, Leo. Beautiful cards. Work through your fears. Qualified by Green Man Synergy. It's all about going organic in a sense with your raw emotions and allowing yourself to get into nature and really becoming part of the universe. Allowing the color of the universe to just kind of blend and see each thing as a grateful event and becoming one, right? Green man, somebody that's seeing themselves as part of the universe. All right, look at the bigger picture. Here we go. Leo, winter solstice, reflect. This is about being authentic. And when you're really authentic with yourself, Leo, that's when you're going to find out what this new beginning is all about. So that's your soul work, is trying to get this as above, as below, as within, as without. Has a lot to do with, really understanding what brings you something, content, what pleases you, and how do you really feel about things. I want to work with you for just a minute because it's something I've learned through my own experience. So I had an ex. I've had several. I think we all have at this point, unless you're very blessed. But in one of the ex relationships, I always remembered it fondly, like it was the romance, and why would I leave it? Da 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 da. Well, he cheated on me, he did this, or whatever. But when I dug past what I thought is when I rejoined this person, and I realized how they made me truly feel. And they always made me feel uneasy because I could never tell how they were going to respond on something. And I walked on eggshells all the time. So what I was actually telling myself and talking myself back into this, go ahead and try it. You miss this energy. It was not aligned with me. And I could clearly see then why it wasn't going to work. And so I learned what really worked for me and what did not. And it was me looking at the bigger picture. Happened to be, well, I'm not even going to go there. Okay. That's enough about me. I don't really dig into my past for the channel, but in that case, it's very important that when you see this reflection, you understand that this is about you and what you truly, this water is all your emotion. And then this thick branches up here is your mind. So get your mind and your emotion together so that you're spiritually balanced, because there is something you don't see coming in that's going to be beautiful. Let's dig into the tarot. All right, my lovely. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot here. Judgment. You're being called to make a new decision because this angel is blowing the horn. And if you look, there's 3 parties. So Leo, you're looking at 2 different individuals here, and you're having to make a choice. It's going to be a difficult decision, but it's on the table. And it is your call. Nobody can make this judgment for you. But it is time to make a decision. Now, let's go ahead and take another tarot card. And we're going to go to this side. Scroll over, right? Swipe left. Abundant. Victoriously abundant. Like magical wands. 7 magical wands. Now be careful. If you create 7 cups, that gets confusion. So right now you feel victorious. That's wonderful. But use these wands sparingly. If you pop off all 7 wands at once, and you don't use them in a time when you're ready for them, one at a time, to truly appreciate the gifts that they are, then, like I said, you're going to get a lot of confusion from too many options. But you are feeling abundant. You are feeling victorious. Absolutely. And things are going in your way. So this is a guaranteed to be in this decision that you make, Leo, is the right decision. You can trust yourself. Maybe that's the promise that you don't see, is that you can trust yourself. I hope so. I hope so. Sometimes it's hard to trust our intuition. We tend to second guess ourselves a lot in just normal human relationships. And, there's a lot of confusion at times. So you definitely have a lot of soul work that's going on around you in this energy, whether it's you, them, or both. Okay, my lovelies, I've got the Tarot of the Celtic Fairies here. A newer deck for me. I saved it for some special times for us. I like to do that from time to time. Treat ourselves very well, right? Because who loves you? I do, right? You do. You love you. I love you. Let's clarify this decision because it's obviously in the upright. You've got these beautiful colors. Purple on both sides. It's like royalty here. Wow. Let's illuminate what's being shown to us. This is our 11th house. This is like how others see us, right? It's being shown to us. And a lot of times we do, if we're still connected to our ego, a lot of times how others view us is how we see ourselves. So there is a judgment call being called here. And that judgment is going to be this Queen of Swords. And in this decision, the Queen goes with what is just. It's Libra energy, as well as Virgo, Aquarius. Might mean something, might not. But it is like the Queen figures out who's making that rat-a-tat music. And if they're not in harmony, if they're not in harmony with the truth, she's going to poke them. Poke them with this little needle here. And good Lord, she doesn't look like she's messing around. But maybe he's beating to his own drum. So there's definitely clarity coming in. And it's going to be shown to you who's doing what. Where's the noise coming from? That's what I got last time I saw this card. She's going to find out where the noise comes from. That's what's being illuminated, Leo. Who's hiding in the bushes? Who's been stalking you on your social media? I'm getting goofy. You're my last read of the day, and I've got kind of you've got a playful energy here. I don't know why, but you do, and my nose is itching. I enjoy your energy very much. All right, clarity. Here we go. Gemini placement on the board, and it's the 3rd house, all about communication. Queen of Wands. Holy crap. Yeah, she goes out, gets what she wants, and she leads an army to accomplish it. Like, she is serious. There's somebody that has dreams and plays to win. A lot of red and orange on the board. Like a battle of love. And it's in your clarity. I think somebody's going to speak of this. Maybe they were serenading you, trying to get your attention. And they did it, and you're mad at them. You're like, what's that horrible noise? And then this is really what's going on. Passion. Entrepreneurial energy, if you're into careers. This could be somebody that's beaten to their own drum, thinking out great ideas, got some clarity and intuition on what to go with, and now they're going to be ready to clearly invest into this new beginning. Wisdom, 7th house, all about commitment, bonding together. It just got like when pigs fly. I don't know why. What do we have? Geez. Temperance. Yeah. So this is the angel mixing the two cups back and forth. It's in wisdom. It's in a just place. And like I said, this is all about commitments. And you've got temperance. And when pigs fly, I don't think you see this ever coming true. Like, Leo, I think you need to believe in the impossible. I'm surprised you didn't get that card on the Moonology because it's in there. But I do believe you're it's going to throw you for a loop. I don't know why I'm feeling that. This new beginning is not something you're expecting. Let's go ahead and qualify this new beginning, shall we? This energy gaining momentum. What's gaining momentum? Let's go into this placement here, which is love, Capricorn, 10th house. It's all about your life path, your soul path. What's in your best interest, right? Your life's work. You have the 10 of Spears, putting the burdens down. In love, you've worked pretty hard to get to this place, Leo. Like you're setting your burdens down. You're going with what is rightly aligned with your passions, which is going to bring in this authenticness as well that you have in your North Node. So, yeah, you've like carried the burdens forever. Look, a golden shield, you've put that down. You're just resting because the burden's got too heavy to carry them, and you're sick of it. It's just too much work. It's just too much. So this something here was just too much work, and you're starting that new beginning is qualified by putting the burdens down and taking a new beginning, right? Trust your second house, your material realm. Trusting what? Damn, Leo. I told you don't see it coming. Tower. It's all about change. Something you believed was a certain way, which has to do with this. You were carrying burdens for a long time. Now you're going to put the burdens down after this tower. Information's coming in. It's going to be like a lightning bolt. Strength. Oh, I don't know why I said that. It's growth. Just pulling things out of the air as always. Virgo, 6th house, all about your physical, mental, and spiritual health. Strength. Oh, there it is. Damn. Leo. It's like I'm psychic, all right? Like this string is magical. And it is being woven to make this long, warm blanket that's going to have magical properties. It's going to take a long time. Like this has been being made for a long time. There are a lot of hidden, spooky trails back in here. I think there are some shadows. But, you know, this is all about protection from those shadows. She's out in the clearing here. She's got her little basket. She's got this beautiful, natural, organic spinning wheel. Magic's just floating off this. You have some growth. You definitely have got some strength, confidence, and you starting to see things more clearly. I think it's because of this tower. I think something just is like... I mean, bam, there it is, Leo. So whatever this is, it's gonna cause you to have pull in some strength. It's gonna cause some growth. Okay. I don't think you see this. I think you're gonna have a brand new beginning because it just looks like it. Okay. It's very abundant. I'm very excited for you. In introspection, your physical realm, so we were in our trial and error. This is what's beginning to manifest. What's going to come of it? You know, what's the physical material world as we move forward? In introspect, looking backwards a little bit, you're looking at your 9th house of philosophy. 2 of Swords, decisions to be made. And look at the woman chasing with a butcher knife after this fairy. In introspect, you're going to go for your highest good. What brings you the happiest? There's no doubt. You're going to choose the path. You see the fork in the road quite clearly as a bell. And there's a dark path that goes this way, and there's a light path. And guess where the fairy's headed? But that's the Tower moment. That's the Tower moment. Somebody fully engaged in attacking is going to push you forward. So that's why you're having strength. I think you feel like you need to defend your position. And you've worked hard to get to this position. So you are going to be successful at defending it. You have the Seven of Wands. So just know that as we go forward. Very important. In your fifth house, all about your, childhood innocence. It's about taking a risk. Yeah. It's your dream, perspective. Eight of Wands, you're walking away. I said Eight of Wands. I meant Eight of Cups, Eight of Cauldrons. Yeah, you're not seeing this for your higher good, Leo. You're not. This position, someone's energy is just like, phew. And I think that's here. I think it's like she gets mad. She's always violent. And it doesn't matter. She, he, doesn't matter. It's an abusive situation. And somebody is in flight or fight mode. And you see they're leaving twice. They're just like, I've had enough. I'm done with this. I'm Eight of Cups. I'm outie. Outie 5000. See you later. Watch my cute ass walk out the door. I'm just saying, that's what I feel. Experience here. Aries, Mars. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Oh, wait. Let's back. Four of Swords. 4. I'm only seeing one sword. I want to dig into this card. Like I said, it's a newer deck. So they only put one sword on here that I can see. 3 swords are hidden, which are in the Three of Hearts. Be careful. In your experience, there's always third party in this situation that's being hidden. That's what I would say. If it's not true, then this isn't your story, because that's clear. 3 swords are hidden, not seen. You can see in the 5D, these two people connect all the time, and they're connecting on like a spiritual level. And this person is sleeping, literally sleeping. So it's all about readjusting your perspective. The Four of Swords is about really going within and getting inner guidance for things that you cannot see. And that's interesting that, you might not be able to see it without the guidance of asking for help. And that's the Four of Swords, is that you don't see it all. And right beside it is look at the bigger picture, right? So somebody's focused in on one particular thing, when in this case for the Four of Swords, it's that there are 3 more swords hidden behind this. So let's get into this reflection of this winter solstice, looking at this bigger picture through the Sagittarian energy, and cleanse this. We have the 12th house, and that is all about the unseen realm. And what needs to be cleansed is the Six of Spears. So what's being cleansed, Six of Spears is victorious. It's somebody that is in it to win it. It can be somebody that is egotistical, is tit for tat. Somebody that rides too high on their horse. And that's the energy I get, because it's in the cleansing spot. And what you don't see is somebody might be just... I hate to even say it. Living in a fantasy world, David Goliath, biblical reference. And it needs to be cleared. Somebody's living in this fantasy world. And it's not the way it really is. Renewal, 8th house, it's all about transformations, right? Knight of Swords, look here. Okay, I told you it's going to be deep. Deep, Leo. It's all about don't let the devil run away with your head here. It's the Knight of Swords. And this knight has no head. He's just carrying the skull. And look at the skull's eyes. Red, right? Headless horseman. The dark pony. The one you don't see coming up behind you. And what's he got? Serrated knife. Serrated sword. I don't feel good about this. I feel trickster energy all over this. I really, really do. Now, this is in renewal. And you have to understand there's always 2 different ways, sometimes 3 or more in the tarot. So for some of you, this means, and I don't mean to be confusing, you're going to have to figure this out through your intuition. Some of you, don't let the devil run away with your head, is about this. You need to get your as above, as below correct and aligned so that you can hear your own intuition. Because otherwise, self-doubt and fantasy land could trick you. You could trick yourself by, oh, remember what we talked about? Oh, yeah, that was such a fun romance. We were always doing fun things. Then you jump back into it, and all of a sudden you're like, I need flip-flops. I'm walking on eggshells. I am scared to death. I'm going to offset this person, and I don't know how they're going to respond. So what is the reality? How did they really make you feel? How did you feel when you were in the relationship? Not are you in love now and da-da-da-da-da. But really look at that. And are you tricking yourself? And then for those of you that are looking at a different way, don't let the devil run away with your head means don't let somebody get in your head and cause this like, oh yeah, it's going to be this wonderful fantasy. And then, you know, this is really the truth. Okay, I'm not even going to go there. Not touching that. So let's get some purity on this. It is your 4th house, Cancer energy. And it's about the moon, which you don't see. Yep. I told you I had a weird feel about this. Leo. Whew. I feel like dark night of the soul is hitting right now. Knight of Cauldrons. Do you see this energy? It's like the skeleton in a tutu of, ballerina tutu of smoke and mirrors. And I don't know why, but I just get disturbing feelings from this image. It's right here with the devil not running away with your head. Crazy reading. Impurity. This is going to be purified. These shadows that you've been holding on to, these energies, these past energies that have been holding you back is what's being purified. Why? Because you're being renewed and you're not going to let the devil run away with your head anymore. You're going to see it for really what it is. And that is the complete true reflection. And you got to look at the bigger picture, the real picture. All right? I love you, Leo. And I know this is a very, my ears are just doing that thing when Archangel Michael's like, hey, it's got to be said, Danny. It's got to be said. You know, I'm RD, Rubber Ducky, but my real name is Danny, Danny's Arms. And I'll tell you, Archangel Michael is telling me, he's like, these messages are so important. Right now is when this person needs this message to understand when there's manipulation going on. I mean, for God's sake, she's running down the road with a butcher knife after this gentleman who is in literally flight or fight mode. Introspect. The past. Need I say more? All right, my lovelies. I love you, Leo. I do. Thank you for all the support that you give the channel. If you're interested in tarot, I did upload a 5-video course for you. Absolutely free to you guys, just as a thank you for all the support of the channel, whether you donated, you hit the like button, subscribed, whatever you've done. It all meant the world to me. And you're allowing me to express myself here with you and allow the divine to bring in these sometimes hard-hitting messages. But it all boils down to the truth, right? Because that's what we're here for. I love you to the moon and back. I love you, Leo. Much light, much love. Namaste.